background to realize it's the background music from the game.
Let's go! Lights go down, screens ignite. We're locked in for the ride tonight. Legends born and stories told. Pixels blaze like fire and gold. Dual sense in my hand, I'm wired in. Heart pounds as the worlds begin. Ghosts, gods, and cyber skies. Every trouble, thunder lies behind these eyes. Stay to play, feel the power rise. From the echoes of the past to the neon skies. Press start, no fear, let the future play. We live for the moment, the PlayStation way.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday night. It is 8 p.m. And you know what that means. It is time once again for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program and CBRS Entertainment to come together for the Wednesday PlayStation Showcase. I am OM Dynamic, joined as always by the man on the console, Mr. Chris Best. How are we doing tonight, my friend?
Doing pretty good. I apologize for that mix-up with the intro there. Gotta love when you got a busy brain late these days. But yeah, I'm very excited. We got one piece of game news that I'd like to talk about prior to our game tonight, which is obviously Final Fantasy XVI. And yes, it is the demo because I need to buy the game at some point.
Right.
The Game Awards. Every year they're basically like the Oscars for video games.
Yep.
They announced all of their nominees, but I'd like to talk about the nominees for the Game of the Year. They listed like all of their awards. And
Okay, now is this just PlayStation or is this for across all?
everything involved with gaming.
Okay.
So the Game of the Year awards announced their Game of the Year nominees, and if you want to vote, guys, give me 1 second here. All you got to do is just take a look at the ticker on the bottom. Go to thegameawards.com. You can do all the voting for yourself. But the Game of the Year nominees that have been announced are, in no particular order, Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2,
Okay.
which is a game that's featured on the PlayStation Plus. I had a look at that earlier. And a game that was featured on the Boar's Nest just recently. Hollow Knight Silksong is on there. Hades 2 as well.
Okay.
The only Nintendo induction, and this kind of surprises me a little bit here, Donkey Kong Bonanza. It surprises me that it's the only Nintendo game that's on there.
Right.
And the two games that I think are going to be the ones that are going to duke it out for the lead here, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, and Claire Obscure Expedition 33. This is quite a lineup of games, though, that are competing for that Game of the Year spot.
It really is. I briefly tried Claire Obscure. Wasn't my style of a game. I did enjoy it. Like, it was a very intriguing story,
Mm-hmm.
but very, very slow. Like, it was almost an hour and a half to do the tutorial.
Yeah, because it's an RPG style game like what we're going to be taking a look at tonight, right?
Yes. And yes, the combat in that is turn-based, which just isn't my style.
Yeah, and it's right up mine. The only thing with Claire Obscure is I've tried to look up like what the story is about, because like I've watched trailers, but the trailers don't tell me anything. maybe I need to find somebody who has gameplay footage of it to find
The-
out. Because the one thing with me when it comes to buying a game, I have to know after I've beaten it, will I go back and play it again?
Well, with Claire Obscure, the story, and I know we have a friend who has probably beaten the game multiple times in our friend Mr. Business, Tim.
Well, I know he's played it. I've seen him online on my PlayStation account playing it.
So there is a character, your final boss, known as the Paintress.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And what happens is you are on an expedition. You are the 33rd expedition to go out to try and hunt her down and stop her.
Yeah, and the reason for that is because she paints these random numbers each year. And if you match that age or are older than that age, you get wiped out.
Yes, you die. You pass.
Mm-hmm.
And so your fiance or your former fiance is at that age, and she is taken from you in that regard.
Okay, so it's kind of like a revenge kind of thing.
It is.
I could get behind that. But what I'm thinking about doing in December, and I'm going to go through my collection a little bit more, is maybe the week that Game of the Year, that the Game Awards announced, is maybe we play one of those nominees.
Absolutely.
But speaking of games that it probably did get a Game of the Year award somewhere, we're taking a look at Final Fantasy XVI. I know up here it says continue. I've already started playing it, and I wanted to see if it was worth it. But we're going to start right from the beginning because the beginning just has an awesome start.
Okay. I know you told me that going into this is probably something more up my alley.
Yeah, because it's more of an action RPG, and I was kind of surprised by that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I forgot. I got to set up the settings, blah, blah, blah. You must... Oh, story focused. I always pick that because, yeah, you can choose whether you want action or story. So it's your choice on how you want to play the game.
Right.
Final confirmation. Let's go.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mothercrystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
So these creatures here are called Eikons. They're creatures that are basically born with you.
Okay.
And certain people are born with them, I should say, and they carry that creature's strength, and eventually they'll be able to summon those creatures into battle.
Okay.
And
I
as
was
you
going
can
to
see,
say it's sort of a cross between a dragon and a phoenix.
well, that is a phoenix. The other key creature is another fire creature by the name of Ifrit. At least I believe it's Ifrit. And this is me actually firing at him right now.
Okay, I was just about to ask.
There is no defeating him at this part because it's just
Right.
a sequence that I'm doing. But I can't believe how awesome and oh my god, this is... When I first played this part a couple of days ago, this part sucked me in right away. I'm like, yep. You know?
almost reminds me of a, Godzilla to Mothra to
Hmm.
open as we come to your character
Yeah, and
sitting by the fire.
this is his name is Clive. Even the sound design of the fire just sounds awesome.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Yeah, that's the thing with these games. Again, I've said this before about Final Fantasy. They're extremely story driven.
Yes, and you really have to listen and pay attention.
Hmm. That's why I like in the more modern Final Fantasies, if you put the game away for a couple of weeks and came back to it and forgot you were doing, you can like simply hit the pause button and it'll remind you what you were doing.
Right.
Like it'll show up like on your map or something like that.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Yeah.
So as you are in sort of a wasteland type area, I guess, pretty barren.
Yeah, there's a war that's going on in this area, so everything's kind of like destroyed. It looks a little like, yeah, it looks like a barren desert kind of wasteland area.
Time to move.
There we go. Now I can run. The sound you hear in the background of the music, that's actually warriors screaming because we're about to see a huge battle take place here.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Just it looks like big balls of magic. I'm not exactly sure what those are that they're launching at them.
I was going to say meteors of magic. Or...
Mm-hmm.
These eye blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
So in this game, is this sort of its own separate story away from the rest of the Final Fantasy saga, where everything else seems to tie into the previous game?
Well, I've explained this before, but each Final Fantasy is its own story, but they do carry things from other Final Fantasies. Like I mentioned in the past, like there's a character that always appears who's an engineer whose name is Sid.
Right.
Yeah, each individual Final Fantasy is its own story. There's been some Final Fantasies that have had their own sequels. Like Final Fantasy 13 had two of them, which
Right.
I don't know why, because nobody liked that game. um, Final Fantasy X also got its own sequel, and
Yeah.
15 kind of had its own sequels, but what it was more or less like um, the stories from the other characters, other than the main character that you do play.
Right.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms.
Yeah, so it's nothing like Dragon Age that we looked at last week, where all the games tie together into one gigantic story.
Right.
Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hoka!
The Ironblood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
And still, that scene does not explain why those guys were fighting each other. So,
Right.
which I'm assuming that somewhere down the line we're going to uncover like what's going on. You know?
Oh, absolutely.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
Jeez.
I'm not afraid.
So
of
these two are
frost,
cahoots, obviously.
Benedicta, but I will need someone to
Yes.
warn me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
I just love the landscape in this game.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, that's one of the big things with the current generation is the art detail, and all of that is just so much more visually enhanced and so much
And that's
more
why
appealing.
And that's why it takes longer for some of our favorite games to come out. I'm looking at you fans who are complaining that it's taking too long for GTA 6 to come out. Perfection takes time.
Wait,
Right?
something's not right.
Uh-oh. This icon, I believe, is Titan.
Titan. So the Dalmex finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
who's here?
That, oh yeah, that's the other thing too with Final Fantasy. The summons or the icons in this game are have been characters in previous ones, like this one that's showing up right now. This is
Okay.
Shiva that's showing up.
Okay.
So they do have some mainstays that they keep consistent with Final Fantasy, but every Final Fantasy is still its own story and not in any way affiliated with the previous games. Other than like the sequels I have mentioned.
Right.
I think at some point though you do get to take control of these other icons, or you find a power that'll help you take control
Right.
of them. And in some cases, you have to fight them in order to make them join your team.
Right. Wow.
Like in Final Fantasy XV, for instance, Titan, he's your first boss to fight.
Right.
One of the first bosses. I should actually show Final Fantasy XV on either on here or do it on Saturday Night Gaming.
Yeah, that'd be.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
And Clive here, he is a guy who can control one of the icons. We saw Phoenix earlier.
Right.
He can control Phoenix.
Okay. Now you are separated from your group and off on your own adventure.
Yeah, I gotta find my way to the group by carving a path that Titan's laying out for me, basically.
Right.
Because this is all Titan's doing right now. Oh yeah, I got stuck there last time. Oh, and even Shiva is now screwing me over a little bit here too. With her ice attacks.
Right.
Who's gonna stand there?
Now, are you neutral party from them, or is one technically on your side?
From the two icons or the two armies that you're talking that we
From the
were
two
watching?
icons, right?
I think we're more or less neutral from everything. Because the way it sounded like, the way he was talking, it sounded like we were hired by somebody to come in and take over everything that's going on.
Okay.
I don't know if we're like assassins or something like that.
Right.
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's an intense opening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clive.
So now he's kind of like in a dream right now, and he's remembering back to his younger days.
Back when he was a young emo.
Yeah, he actually did look. That was my first thought too, when I saw him. I'm like, he kind of looks emo. He looks like he's about to go to a My Chemical Romance concert.
Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your ass in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to
Yeah,
do
so
eventually.
that orange-haired little boy there, that's Clive's little brother, and they're like stupidly close.
Right.
arms.
So we're gonna go through the tutorial for battle here.
Okay.
It doesn't take long to do. Revisit you know what? I can actually skip through it. I know the combat training, so yeah. I didn't realize it gave me a chance to revisit. It probably detects my other file.
I told you he could do it.
Aye. Bested at last. It's taken me long enough.
That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
Well, as we are in this dream, ladies and gentlemen, let's tell you about a dream opportunity for you and how you can help us here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
A Turnbuckle Affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you have ever wanted your break in podcasting, content creation, collaboration, or just help us out behind the scenes, turnbucklestudios.org is the place for you. Go to the host section and meet the team. Mr. Best, myself, Chris Parrish, Bubba Duke, and Carl Carafel. Watch our latest weekly episodic shows. Get all of our social media. Go to turnbucklestudios.org/join to send us your credentials. Tell us how you can help us and how we can help you. Somebody will get back to you via email, and we can sit down as a collaborative and figure out the best fit. And click the shop link to go to Turnbuckle Studios, to carlcarafel.redbubble.com and get all your Turnbuckle Affiliation Program merch. Turnbucklestudios.org, ladies and gentlemen, the hottest site on the internet. Do it and do it now.
Yeah. So this woman here is Clive and Joshua's mother. Joshua is the name of his brother.
Okay.
And she's kind of we will see you next Tuesday. That's how she is.
Okay.
Your Grace.
Joshua, on the other hand, he's got the same powers as Clive does. Only difference is he's battling some kind of an ailment.
Okay.
Which leads me to believe that he doesn't survive.
Right.
And that probably puts Clive on his mission. That's what I have to assume.
Okay.
We should join them.
The biggest difference with this Final Fantasy compared to other Final Fantasies is while you can control all of your characters in previous Final Fantasies, you only control Clive in this one.
Okay.
I mean, to a degree, because Final Fantasy 15, you could give commands to your friends, so that was sort of like controlling them, but not really.
Right. Riding the giant ostrich.
Yeah, they're called chocobos in this world. They kind of replace horses.
Right.
Even though there are horses in the game, in some of the games.
Right. I know we're still very, very early on in the game. I am going to ask my usual question. As we progress further, will there be fast travel?
Welcome home, Father.
Yes. There is fast travel. We're actually going to be seeing it here shortly.
Yes,
Okay.
Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Yeah, on the flip side, their dad's a great dude.
Right.
fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Yeah, they have a pet wolf.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
And this is what's also drawing me to the Final Fantasy is because Final Fantasy 13 took place like way into the future. Final Fantasy 15 took place in a more modern time. 14 was just whatever you wanted because it was online.
Right.
But 16 is going back to like being a knight and all that, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Where do you think you're going?
And they talk like in the old language, like knights seem to talk back then, and I kind of like that.
Oh, absolutely. You got to get that. If you're
That
going to go with
Shakespearean
that
kind of
theme,
language.
you want that lore.
Finding your way. Okay, tap L3 to.
Trouble brewing.
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Do you follow me or something? Okay, no, you don't.
Remember, it is for us.
Preparation is key.
We must be ready.
And I love how smooth the control is.
Right.
They've closed the gates.
Let's hope the side
Right.
entrance is still
That's not
open.
the. It's
Nothing down there but rats and rogues, my lord.
Yeah, that's the dungeon. I'm not supposed to go to the dungeon.
Nope.
And if I go to the dungeon, I'm going to get stretched.
Right?
By Stu Hart.
There you go.
Yeah, and that's how you find items there. You see like if you see like a long glowing thing that just sticks out, it's an item that you can pick up. Oh, an apple.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
I just realized that that's the guy that saved him.
Is your lordship's wish?
Don't work too hard. Remember.
Before the dream sequence, the guy that was dragging him away.
Right.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
I realized that because the tattoo on his chin or his cheek.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
Wow.
There Where's Joshua?
Just the color.
I know, right? Like as soon as you walk in here, it's like I want to stay here.
Yeah, it's.
I see something I can grab. I think I can grab. Oh no, that's just somebody using magic on the hedges.
But there is something over there off to the left. Or off to the right.
Oh, I see it, yep. Under here, right?
Yep.
Bam. I didn't see this before. Potion.
There you go.
That's one of the key things in Final Fantasy. Gather up as much potions as you can.
Yep.
Every time you stop to talk to a store, or if you find a traveling merchant, I have a certain number that I like to keep my potions at, which is 50, and it's just enough for me. Now it gets really dark in here because it's actual lighting, like how a castle probably was lit around times like these.
Good luck.
Okay, there has to be something with that wolf. A little later on in the game, I think maybe he becomes your companion, perhaps.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches.
Oh, so the blight now has come from Dragon Age to Final Fantasy.
Yep. Crosses the border. Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mothercrystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good. I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
So active Time Lord. This allows me to see the active Time Lore allows me to see like what else is going on, and it allows me to learn about like the castle, for instance, or my dad, for instance, which is
Right.
interesting because they kind of brought that back as well. Because Final Fantasy 19, or 19, we're not there yet. Final Fantasy 9 started that. So now we have to retire to his chambers.
And while he goes to that, and we've looked at time lore, ladies and gentlemen, it is about time we showed you all of the amazing programming going on each and every night of the week here at Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday we go TNA when we brace for Impact at 7:55 p.m. Eastern. Friday we secure all details as we answer the call for the SmackDown security detail at 8 p.m. Eastern. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, that site is turnbucklestudios.org for all of your Turnbuckle Affiliation Program needs.
You can't keep them in swaddling clothes.
Meet the team. Get all of our social media. Watch our latest weekly episodic shows in the hosts section. Click join to send us your creds. Let us know how you can help us, how we can help you, and we can sit down in a collaboration and figure out the best fit. Go to the shop section to go to carlcarafel.redbubble.com and get all of your Turnbuckle Affiliation Program merchandise.
As am I.
But as you just saw, ladies and gentlemen, that was everything we have going on throughout the week. That does not include special events like the PLE Patrol, which we do have coming up on Saturday, November 29th with Survivor Series War Games, and then again on Saturday, December the 13th with John Cena's last match.
And you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
It's interesting that the king even knows that his wife is kind of a wench.
Yes. Seemingly she just got with him so that she could have power and money.
That's the vibe I'm gathering from her right now.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
You got to assume Media is like their god.
Yes.
going
Yeah,
to be
I'm at that point now where it's like I have to buy this game.
Yep. And I can absolutely understand it.
I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, as night turns to day and we get ready to go on our first mission, take a look, your mission, at all the merchandise at carlcarafel.redbubble.com.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at carlcarafel.redbubble.com.
And that site, ladies and gentlemen, is carlcarafel.redbubble.com for all of your Turnbuckle Affiliation Program merch. Wear what we wear. Represent your favorite shows, whether it's the Locker Room Breakdown, whether it's right here on the PlayStation Showcase, whether it's Turnbuckle Talk. They have, like you said, over 10 items, and they can make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. All of those proceeds come back into our studios so that we can deliver you a better viewing experience. carlcarafel.redbubble.com, the second hottest site on the internet, ladies and gentlemen. Do it, and do it now.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
Yeah, so these are the men that are going to join you on your mission.
Yep.
They won't leave willingly. The beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
So Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command. To the marshes, then.
And of course, as they leave, that epic music plays.
Yep.
Now, this is the fast travel option I talked about.
Right.
So you go and visit your world map, and right now I've only known 2 locations. So I can either stay at the castle or travel to the Stillwind as we're supposed to go. But again, fast traveling in Final Fantasy games is very risky because you may not level up as much as you should be.
Right. I'm sure that, like most games, you can, of course, upgrade your weapons upgrade your skills, your perks, your potions, all of that to...
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area. It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord. And everything else.
Lost in a fog.
Not exactly the most
Excuse me.
well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
Picked up some gold there, or gil, as they're called.
Right.
And the goblins that we got to fight.
I was going to say, it looks like Dobby from the back. Even though I've never seen Harry Potter, I know who Dobby is.
Yeah, it looks like a mix of Dobby and the Gremlins from the movie Gremlins.
Right?
And not the Mogwai like Gizmo, but the Gremlins that actually morph out of him.
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
Goblins.
Yeah, that's what battling is like in this game. It's fun.
I can imagine.
All right. I think we got to go through this way. Yep.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
More goblins. Let's go. Let's fight, boys. Yeah,
Do the goblins or any of the, enemies leave loot, treasure?
Oh yeah, that was the thing that they just brought up, was the fact that they do drop things for you.
Right.
I don't think I needed to take that potion.
No.
I'm trying to remember where I get out here. Oh, it's here.
Up the ladder we go.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number is spells.
And what a number. We'll all have our hands
Oh.
full here.
I didn't realize. Hey, once again, I missed that time.
Yeah. I like the fact that your companions are actually helping, not just there, providing a shield.
Yeah. Like, you'll see them, like, fighting the other goblins before I get my hands on them.
Yeah.
which kind of keeps them at bay and allows me to have like an actual one-on-one fight with whichever goblin I'm fighting. All right. Okay, not that way.
Is it just an auto pickup of loot in this game as well, or?
Yeah, it just as soon as you get close to it, it just goes right to your inventory.
Okay.
We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
But we are approaching a mini boss fight right now.
Yes.
I want to go just slightly over because after this, there's a big boss fight I want to show.
Okay.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm
We
working
fight.
on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
And there was one.
Yeah, this is the mini boss fight.
Oh, wow.
On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, you're gonna want to use your dodge a lot in this battle.
Right.
R1 is your dodge button, and you want to stagger him. If you look above, you see the red meter. That's his meter, but below there's a yellow meter, and if you knock that down, that's you stagger him and you knock him basically on his butt.
Okay.
And you want to duck that hammer. Yeah, I'm already doing that.
Yeah.
It was telling me to hit him while he's down. Of course, the stagger meter will build back up and allow him to get back on his feet.
Right. But of course, it doesn't fill right back up if I just saw.
No, because I'm hitting him with like some pretty devastating attacks right now, so
right.
This is going to be an easier battle than when I first went through it. Last time I knocked him down about 3-4 times before I defeated him.
Right. Wow.
But that's not the big boss fight I wanted to show.
No.
But this is what the level up screen looks like. Battle rewards, all that. Some armor that I picked up off of him.
Right. Next question I'm going to ask is, does this game offer online multiplayer or cross-platform?
See, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about online, so...
After him, before he summons the rest.
Okay, so it's telling me to check out my gear stuff, which is right here. And that's because I picked up that leather armlet, which I'm going to put on him. Now we've got to chase down that that leader goblin.
There he is. Damn it.
And he's going to lead us right to the big boss that we're going to take on here. And this dude is monstrous. Monstrous huge.
Okay. No, Final Fantasy XVI does not have a multiplayer mode.
Hmm.
So,
What's in there?
Yeah, this is the dude I gotta fight.
okay. Somewhat disappointing because I would be looking at giving this game a try.
Keep clear of its maw.
Oh, this dude is tough.
That thing's breath is worse than its bite.
And I'm lucky that I came in with potions this time. Because kind of last time I didn't come in with enough potion. And I've got to time my... one of the key things you got to do in this battle is time your dodges. Just when those meters come up, you gotta hit that R1. Otherwise, if he gets a hold of you, you're done for.
Where's it going? Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh yeah. Cinematic strikes square before the time runs out. Yeah, you want to make sure you hit those too.
Yep.
Because you stagger him again, and you can launch your attacks. As you can see, it takes a while for his stuff to go down. And I was able to dodge that attack.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're taking a lot off with that, 10 hit points there.
Yeah, I was trying to launch my magic at him to kind of knock him back a little bit to allow me to get close into this battle. I'm actually trying to combine my regular attack with the magic.
Right.
Because there is a way to do it. It's about timing when you do it.
You won't be gone for long.
No, he won't. Because when he dives under, he's trying to heal up.
Cannot fall here.
Okay, so this is a timed dodge that I gotta do to get out of his way. Otherwise, if he hits me, I'm done.
Right.
Now for the final push.
And I stagger him again. I might actually beat him. I didn't beat him last time.
Oh, no?
No. Because I wasn't...
So, and I realize this is only the demo, so how far have you progressed through this in your previous?
Just this guy.
Okay.
We made it die.
And I got to tell you, every time, because this enemy's appeared in other Final Fantasies, and he's tough as hell.
Right.
I got a big smile on my face because I defeated him.
There you
Most
go.
Most of the time, he's an optional enemy, and if it's always recommended you go after those optional bosses. At which point, because those optional bosses will give you powerful things to help you throughout the game.
Right.
But we did go up past the hour. So, OMD, where can the people find you?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for me on the socials, Linktree, linktr.ee/OMD show. Next time you can see me, TV schedule pending, as we are looking into it. I will be right back here tomorrow night with Brace for Impact. Yourself, Mr. Best.
Yeah, if you want to look for me, my link tree is linktr.ee/Chris_best. The next time you're going to see this ugly mug will be Friday night, where we're going to be watching the final 2 matches in the first round of the John Cena tournament for the SmackDown Security Detail.
Yes.
So, OMD, what are those words we like to go out on?
Ladies and gentlemen, always remember the world is better with you in it. From all of us here at CBRS Entertainment and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program, to those of you out there wherever you are, good night, good luck, we out.